we're going to talk about a movie that's a spoof movie in kind of favor of Naked Gun coming out later on this year. The spoof movies are back a little bit. This one's a space movie making fun of Star Trek.
Making fun or paying homage?
I think paying homage.
A little of both.
I don't even think it's a spoof movie. I think it's just like callbacks to the genre.
Could be. We're talking about Galaxy Quest. And Paul has never seen this movie.
So remember we talked about Pulp Fiction, a movie that we should have seen, but Mark didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen this one, but I remember Mark saying to watch this.
Yes.
Way back when.
Yeah. So if you don't know the story, it's the story of TV actors who the series is over and they're just kind of doing promotional tours now. They're like Star Trek's over now, Next Generation's over, but they're doing tours to, Comic-Con and stuff like that. And the aliens come down and end up bringing them up into space, and it's all real. And they've copied their world on the TV show.
Yeah, the aliens have been watching the show and thinking that it's real.
Now they don't know that it's what acting is, and their society is crumbling and falling apart. And the only way they were able to rebuild their society was to copy everything that they saw in these historical documentaries.
Yeah. And what's funny about it is it starts off at the beginning with Tim Allen, who is the commander, and he just thinks it's one of these shows that he's going on and everyone's acting, and he just fire all phasers, fire all right, I'm out of here. And he causes a big war. And then they realize that it's real. So, and hijinks ensue. So what did you think, Paul?
Okay, so first off, when it starts, I said, okay, well, here's all the typical people. There's the captain, and there's there's
Spock character.
The Spock character. And then I see the token hot woman, like Nine from whatever series, Star Trek series.
Seven of Nine.
Okay, and I said, okay, blonde bombshell, and I said, holy crap, that's Sigourney Weaver. She looks hot. And I'm thinking, how could she be playing this part? And then I realized, oh, this came out in 1999.
Yeah.
That's 26 years ago.
Well, we told you should have watched this movie before. So.
It's like there were a lot of interesting things in here that I'm sure we'll talk about as we go along, but I don't want to spew them out in a big vomit of stuff right now. So
no.
Okay, so what did you like about it, Mark? Why did you want me to watch this?
Oh, this was like, if you're like this type of sci-fi lover, this hits all of the notes. And on purpose, right? So they're very self-aware. The comedy was right on. They have that weird love connection, and it was just hilarious between the alien and the, I don't know really what his issue was, but
he turned out to be the Scotty.
Yeah. But definitely had, I don't know, issues. But
well, he also they filmed him as though he were high the entire time. That's why he always had snacks with him and hooks up with the girl,
Yeah. So anyway, it was just an absolutely hilarious movie. And the fact that, like, because that's what we do, right? We send out our shows and radio signals to satellites, and just the what if there is an alien species that's picking it up, and how would they interpret what we send out? I just thought that this movie nailed it. It was pretty funny.
Okay, what I super liked about it is that, those shirts that say adulting is hard. Okay, well, we have this worship of celebrities. They say something political and we have to listen to them because they're celebrities, they're smart, but these guys are just us. And then they're thrust into this thing where people expect them to know what they're doing, and they're us. They don't know anything. They're just winging it. That fish out of water scenario, that's what got me this whole movie.
And they make fun of all the typical Star Trek tropes. Like when they're, we got to make our way through this thing, and all these jaws are closing, and then who built this thing? What's it for? Kind of thing, right?
The aliens were funny. Like the way that the main alien talked, Apparently he went into the audition and he talked that way, and they said, stop everything. Tell all the auditioners to talk this way.
He says, wait a minute, hire me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing it already.
Yeah.
So yeah, big stars, turned out to have big careers in this movie.
Alan Rickman was that typical British, renowned. He's really into his acting. He thinks it's an art form kind of thing. And he's really, really upset.
He wants to do Shakespeare, but he's only known for this.
Yeah, and his career is over, and he's typecast now, so he can't get anything. And that has to be a callback to Alec Guinness from Star Wars, because
he just wants that Oscar moment.
Yeah. And Alec Guinness thought Star Wars was such a step down, and now he's only known for being Ben Kenobi.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
That's probably where he made all his money, too, with all the residuals. So, yeah. Was this a good recommend?
This was a surprisingly good recommend for two reasons. One, I went and I looked at the ratings online, and people love this movie. They absolutely love it. And this is the kind of movie that we don't get anymore. This was like a movie that young people and older people can enjoy, and there's like nothing wrong with it.
No, you can watch it today.
Yeah.
And there's no, we didn't do that back then. There's none of that in this movie.
No, it's just enjoyable all the way through. It's not an Oscar movie, but it's a funny, decent comedy movie.
Yep.
And it's a family movie. Like, there's not really nothing in it that's inappropriate, right? Like, you can watch this with your family.
No, they even make fun of like the Sigourney Weaver's character, who does nothing but talk on and she goes. She said, why are you repeating what I'm saying? It's all I do on the show.
I have one job to do, and I'm not going to not do it now.
They're kind of making fun of the O'Hara character on the original Star Trek series. So there you go. Galaxy Quest. If you haven't seen it, like this dummy right here, definitely worth a watch. And it still holds up to this day.
Watch, listen, here's another movie that we're gonna be dissing, or are we? Yo, I just don't know. Gotta lay it down like that so my rhymes will flow. Dawn is cruising at sea while Paul is at the movies, breaking down the plots of all the flicks in the front seat. So if you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out this review, then like and comment.